The most dangerous thing for humans is not knowing what their success comes from. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. There's one idea I want to throw out there, something that might just change the way you see yourself, the people around you, and the way the world actually works. The most dangerous thing for a human being isn't failure, it's not knowing where their success really comes from. Sounds weird at first, right? But just picture this. Some people succeed early in life. They have money, titles, a lifestyle others can only dream of. But they never stop to ask themselves, why did I get here? Was it because I'm truly skilled? Or because I was born more privileged than others? Let me give you a classic example. Some people are born into wealthy families. They grow up with connections. They attend great schools where teachers push them forward. Their parents open doors and create opportunities. By the time they're adults, the family sets them up with a business. If they fail, the family helps them restart. Even if they drop out of school, there's a business waiting. Then one day, that person stands up and says, I got here because I worked hard. Yeah, sure. Hard work is still hard work. But it's hard work in a game that most people don't even get invited to play. You are successful. But you don't even realize. You've had more capital than most people before you were even born. So why is that dangerous? Because people like this start judging others. Calling them lazy, unmotivated, or untalented. When the truth is, those people may be working their asses off. They just never had the same starting line as you. They didn't grow up in a house that believed in tutoring. They had no insider contacts. They didn't have millions to experiment and fail safely. Another type that's just as common, people in high positions. Managers, executives, team leaders. But they've never actually had to think for themselves, act independently, or survive without a safety net. Their life is just showing up at the office and following the system. No real risks. No uncertainty. And then they lecture their team like, you need to be brave. Take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Meanwhile, they've never actually failed at anything. Because someone's always been there to catch them. So, what should we do with this truth? I'm not saying it's wrong to be rich. I'm not saying being lucky makes you worthless. I'm saying this, you need to understand what you have that others don't. And more importantly, don't lie to yourself. Don't pretend you started from zero. Because if you don't know where your success comes from, you'll lose direction. You'll get arrogant. And you'll misjudge everyone around you. In the end, no one is wrong for being born with an advantage. But the moment you use that advantage, without knowing it's the reason you got further than others, that's when you're in the wrong. Knowing where your success comes from equals knowing your blind spots. Knowing your blind spots equals you stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling yourself equals real personal growth. Don't assume that just because you tried hard, you're a hero. Because in the real world, there are people trying way harder than you ever have. But they'll never even get the chance to start where you did. And that's why, not knowing what your success is built on, is one of the most dangerous things you can carry with you. What do you think about the idea of life capital? Should we acknowledge it? Or keep pretending it doesn't exist? Whatever you believe, I hope this pushes you to move forward. With clarity, and with humility. Thanks for listening.